Hi, I'm kchoi. Welcome to my channel. I moved to London 10 months ago, and 5 years ago I lived in Bristol, England for 5 months. So during that time I've done a lot of traveling, especially in Europe. I actually even just got back from a lot of traveling this past month. In June I went to Slovenia, I went to Lisbon and Paris. I have videos from all of those trips which are in my travel vlogs playlist, which I will link up there. For all of those reasons, I thought I would do the travel tag. I found this on fashionarttravel.com, which is a blog by this girl named Shandi Patel. I will link her post down below, but I thought this could be fun. Where are you from in the world? I was born and raised in Los Angeles, or in the Los Angeles area, and my ethnicity is Korean. Have you been overseas? When and where? I'm going to count overseas as actually going across an ocean, going overseas. So I'm not gonna put Canada in this, but I've been to Korea, let's see, several times in the 90s, then again in 2009 and 2013. I've been to Europe in 2012, and then right now 2016 to 2017, and I've been to Costa Rica, which was in 2008. Do you prefer summer or winter? Why? For traveling, I would say summer because of the longer days, I guess depending on where you're traveling, and nicer weather to go to the beach. Yeah, summer. Summer or winter fashion? This will kind of contradict my previous answer, but I would say winter fashion because you can layer. I love scarves. There's just more that you can do. One thing I don't like about summer fashion is nothing against the fashion itself, but you just sweat, so it's harder to like rewear your clothes, where in the winter you can get away with rewearing your shirts and whatever because you're not sweating. Where is somewhere you would love to travel to? I've never been to South America. I've been to Central America because I went to Costa Rica, but I've never been to South America, so I would love to go there to improve my Spanish. I especially want to go to Patagonia, which is like the south part of Argentina, the south part of the continent, and take a boat to Antarctica. I also really want to visit China because I've made a lot of friends from China in my current master's program. Name your essential makeup items for the beach. Just sunscreen. Are you currently saving for a trip? Not necessarily, but I'm always trying to save money, putting money in my savings to go towards anything that I would like to buy in the future, and a lot of times it is for travel. Do you like or dislike traveling? Name a place in the world you would love to shop. Maybe Mexico for like handmade goods and even food. Who is your favorite YouTuber and where do they live? Currently, I really like watching Sarah Hawkinson's videos, especially her psychology related ones, and she lives in Northern California. What is your favorite accent in the world to hear? Irish or Australian? How many countries have you visited? Korea, Canada, Costa Rica, England, Wales, Ireland, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, Czech Republic, Austria, Hungary, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Croatia, Slovenia, and I will be going to Scotland in August. Why do you travel? There's too many reasons. I mean, mostly it's to experience new cultures, especially food, and meeting people, and maybe picking up a little bit of different languages along the way. I think the thing that I realize the most when I travel is how big and small the world is. So it's big because there are all these corners of the world that I would have never known about if I didn't travel. But it's so small because you realize how similar people are, and you can also meet people that are from your hometown in the most random place. Yeah, so just to experience different cultures, basically. Favorite city or country? In terms of actually living somewhere, I can see myself living in Paris, minus not being able to speak French. But otherwise, I really loved Croatia and I want to go back to see more. Most memorable experience abroad. I have a lot of memorable experiences, but one of them that sticks out that is really funny is when I went to Berlin in 2012. I was with a group of like 7 people, and we had gone to this burrito place called Santa Maria, and we were basically 8 Californians who really missed burritos, and for some reason that restaurant was so good. It tasted so delicious. So we had gone there one night and we decided to go there on our last morning before we had to take a bus to Prague. So we planned to get there around 11, and then that would give us enough time to eat and get get to the bus station, but we arrived there and realized that the restaurant didn't open till 12. But it was okay because we had given ourselves enough cushion. So we waited around, but we didn't actually get to go inside until like 12:15, and then it took forever to get our orders in, and then it took even longer to get the food out. So basically we were like scarfing down these burritos, and then we had to run across town basically to, sorry, I keep saying basically. We had to run across town to get to the bus. We all had our heavy backpacks and duffel bags and everything, and at one point we were running in hail and we saw the bus in the distance and people were boarding it. But luckily we made it just in time. And the bus that we booked, it was called Czech Transport. I will link the website down below, but they had complimentary hot chocolate and coffee and tea, and they had TVs and everything, so it was really nice, and we were very, very grateful that we made that bus. Luckily, I've never missed any flights or trains or anything, knock on wood, so I can just look back and laugh. Best item purchased abroad. I had trouble thinking of this one, but I think it's this foldable duffel bag that I purchased in Korea. I don't have it with me actually because my mom uses it a lot now, but I'll link it down below if I can find it. It's just great because it is really compact, so you can fit it in your suitcase, and then you can use it if you need extra luggage without carrying a lot of weight. Advice for those who want to travel but can't. Only advice is to continue saving up little by little. You'd be surprised at how it can all add up, and there are lots of deals for trips for flights to Europe from the States, sometimes $200, $300. So just save up and keep an eye out for those kinds of deals. Travel accessory you always pack. I always pack a power strip. That way I only need one adapter, and then I can plug in all of my other cords or electronics into that power strip. Can you recite your passport number from memory? Yes. Preferred method of travel: planes, trains, automobiles. I would have to say trains. Top 3 travel items: camera, power bank, and lots of extra underwear. Hostel or hotel? I've stayed in more hostels, but I would choose a hotel personally, but I've also stayed in a lot of Airbnbs, but I think I still prefer a hotel. I'm honestly kind of traumatized by Airbnbs. I really shouldn't be, it's very irrational, but it's a love-hate relationship with those. Are you a repeat visitor or do you explore new places? I'm both. I obviously love exploring new places, and I've gotten to go to a few of those this year, but I also love repeating trips, revisiting places. I almost think I prefer that because I just like having that kind of sense of comfort in knowing a city a little bit, but then still being able to find new parts of it that I didn't get to see the last time I was there. Do you read up on your destination for culture, history, or safety, or do you just wing it? I read up about safety and the tipping culture, and also food, like what kind of dishes or foods are local to the area. But other than that, I kind of wing it. I do like to ask for recommendations, but I mostly just use that as kind of a reference. I don't necessarily use it to specifically plan out everything. I think in the past I was like that, where I wanted to plan out every single part of my day, but now I have kind of accepted that it's nice to just explore without a very set itinerary. Favorite travel websites. I use TripAdvisor a lot for restaurants and things like that because Yelp is not very popular in Europe. Other than that, I watch vlogs, I look at blog posts, and I ask friends for recommendations. Where would you recommend a friend to visit, city, and why? I would recommend Florence for its art and the food. The food is so good, and just because it's a very walkable city, so it's easy to get a grip of your surroundings. I would also recommend Ljubljana, which is the capital of Slovenia, because it's very clean and pretty, and it's a great base to be able to see lots more of the country of Slovenia. You can see my Slovenia week-long video thing right here, and I got to see a lot of the country while based in the capital. You're leaving tomorrow and money is no option. Where would you go? Dubai or South Africa? Favorite landmark you have ever visited? The Eiffel Tower at night. Beach holiday or travel and explore holiday? I've actually never been on just a beach holiday, so I guess I would say travel and explore holiday, or more preferably a traveling, exploring holiday with a beach day in it. And the last question, to travel is to, I would say, grow. That's it. I hope you enjoyed hearing about some of the places that I visited and some of my travel habits, I guess. I'm going to be based in London for a solid month or 5 weeks, so I'm really glad about that. I will be doing some more traveling in August, so look forward to more travel vlogs around Europe. And then I'll be moving back to the States in September, but that is for another video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!